Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Director of Football Challenge with Livorno. Now in today's episode we're going to be facing Juventus again. And I don't know why I keep doing this, because most of the time it's an embarrassment. We did draw 2-2 last season though, so you never know, might get something. So we have of course played some fixtures since the last time we met, the first of which was a 4-3 defeat against Roma. Now that doesn't tell the whole story. Roma went 2-0 up with through goals from Alessandro Florenzi and Patrick Schick. We then brought it back to 2-2 and then went 3-2 up in the 89th minute. So 1 minute of regular time remaining, we were getting 3 points. Then 92nd minute, Florenzi scored again. 95th minute, Antonio Adan scored an own goal and we ended up getting beat. This was heartbreaking. Honestly, I was I wasn't jumping for joy, let's not lie, but I was absolutely buzzing that we were going to beat Roma of all teams at home. Last minute goal in the 89th minute. I was delighted, and then it all went to pot. We then got absolutely decimated 5-2 by Bologna. Now Bologna, I think they were only 2.2 places above us in Serie A at the time of playing this game. And then we ended up getting destroyed. 5 goals from them. The goals from us coming through Shea Bacassa and an own goal in the 92nd minute. So if it wasn't for that own goal, it would look even worse. We then did manage to get a victory under our belt, 2-1 at home to Udinese. Shea Bacassa and Trotta with the goals in the 71st and 77th minute, respectively. Brian Vejar got a goal in the 90th minute for them to bring them back in it, and I was having visions of the Roma game gone by. So yeah, we turtled up and we managed to get away with the 3 points. We then played Napoli away from home, got beat 3-0, completely dominated. Milik with a goal, Antonio Adan with another own goal, and Lorenzo Insigne completed the rout, and it was disappointing. Another victory which probably secured our Serie A future. It not guaranteed, but it pretty much did. Luca Garitano with a goal in the 26th minute against Cagliari. Despite them dominating after that goal, we managed to hold on. Then the final game before we play Juventus today was a 1-0 away defeat against Lazio. They scored in the 2nd minute, and we didn't create anything. So this is how the table looks going into today's game against Juventus, who are leading Serie A by, 21 points? Unbelievable stuff by them this season. So they're undefeated. They're undefeated. Oh my god, how good would it be if we beat them? But anyway, we're at 38 points, 8 points clear of Sassuolo in 18th. So it looks like it's Sassuolo and Perugia and Cagliari, for that matter, fighting for that last relegation spot. Not that they're fighting for it, they're fighting to get out of it. Brescia and Frosinone look all but gone. Is Frosinone not actually mathematically relegated? I guess they're not. They still could get head-to-head record against Perugia, but they're pretty much gone. And we're pretty much surviving. There's going to take a massive turnaround in our fortunes for us to get relegated at this point. We got 42 points last season and 47 points in our first season in charge in Serie A, so it looks unlikely we're going to beat that record. It would have to take a massive run of form for us to do that. But 42 points, 5 points from the last 5 games, I think that's possible. So in terms of team selection for today's game, Antonio Adan will start in goal. Belangiuoli, Gianelli, Salerno and Gasparo in defence. Agazi, Barberis and Mangano in central midfield. Garitano, Shea Bacassa and Trotta leading the line. Moise Kean up top for them. I want to see their regens actually. He's not that fantastic. Salerno's better than him. No, he's probably not better than him, but he's at least on a similar sort of level. If we just take a look at Salerno here. You know, he's not that far off as an 18-year-old Italian. Who else have they got? Sareva in at attacking midfield centre. He's probably going to be a bit special. He is classed as a wonder kid. His physicals are out of this world. I would kill for him, honestly. Who else have they got? They haven't really got any other regens. See how Moise Kean's developed. He's okay. He's not unbelievable. I think we had him better at West Ham, I think. So we are at home today against Juventus. It's usually the away tie where we get absolutely dominated. So hopefully we can, listen, if we beat them, it would just make my year. 2019's only a few days in and it would make my year. Highlight early on, Pjanic with a free kick. And it's a direct free kick. Antonio Adan couldn't get anywhere near it. And all that talk about maybe us beating them and ending their undefeated run is definitely a little bit squashed now, 5 minutes in. It was an unbelievable free kick, to be honest with you. There's no way Adam was going to get his hands to that with his ancient old legs. So we'll just have to see if we can make this respectable. There is a highlight straight after the goal. Belangiuoli tries to play through Shea Bacassa. Falls to Mangano on the edge. What a strike that would have been. Another highlight, Emre Can with a throw in high up the pitch for Juventus. Pjanic again. If that went in, that would have been a hell of a double goal. Highlight now, and we are in possession high up the pitch against Juventus, and they haven't got the sort of players up front to scare me too much about a counter-attack. There's only one of them up there. Oh God, why have I just said that? Sarabia now on the ball. Emre Can, long ball over the top end. Who was that? Number 11. Douglas Costa would have been in, but it was a poor pass. Emre Can with a big ball over the top for their right winger, but we did cut it out, but we'll give the ball straight away to Castillejo. Barbaris gives the ball away to Emre Can on this left-hand side. Little composure from us in the deep areas. Castillejo with a strike. What a save, Antonio Adan. See, he should have jumped up to a 7.2 or 7.3 there. And that's going to be that for the first half. Not too bad, actually. You know, we have had an opportunity ourselves. Well, we could have maybe got ourselves a goal, but, you know, usually we're about 4-0, 5-0 down at this point. Highlight, Mangano with a corner. Please don't get counter-attacked from a corner. Giannelli to a Davide Gazzi on the edge of the box. What a strike that was, my son. What a goal. And that makes it Livorno 1, Juventus 1. It was Mangano with the corner. It was cleared by Moise Keane. Then Gazzi plays the 1-2 with Giannelli. And there's no saving that. I've got a half a feeling to go for this, you know. I mean, I know it's Juventus. And they're highly likely that if we went for it, they would just completely decimate us. But having that opportunity to maybe take that undefeated streak away is one of them things where I would think it will be absolutely fantastic for our season. But Giannelli clears a corner from Juventus. Sarabia now with the ball on the edge of our box. Mangano, he's went in behind. Don't say that's a penalty. It's going to VAR. I think that was in the box. I think that is a penalty. We'll see what the referee says. He's come back out in the pitch. What's he given? It's outside the box. It's a free kick. Thank God. Douglas Costa is going to take that free kick. Bianzioli gets rid of it. And hopefully this highlight just comes to nothing. And it did. And the highlight we'll pick up now is with us high up the pitch. Lorenzo Lollo on the ball at the edge. Shibakasa gets the goal. We are 2-1 up, right? It's time. It's time. Operation Do Not Concede. Right, so I've made some changes. We went a lot more defensive. I didn't want to go in the defensive mentality or the contain mentality. I've decided to go on the counter purely because I've had too many bad experiences when I've gone on the contain/defensive with them just having too much of the ball and being able to create things. So hopefully the counter is the perfect system, as we'll see the goal here. Lorenzo Lollo on the edge takes a strike, and Shibakasa's got rocket boots, it turns out. Oh my God, 88 minutes, the time was just ticking away. But it looks like this could be Juventus' opportunity, maybe, or we're in possession. Davide Gazzi to Trotter. Play a nice ball, don't lose the ball. Oh, Salerno, poor header by Pjanic. He was offside there and he left it on purpose because he knew he would have been. Antonio Dan, just kick it. Kick it as far as you can. Oh, they've got the ball with Moise Keane high up the pitch. Castillejo down this left-hand side. Emre Can plays the ball in. Pablo Moreno's there. And there goes our opportunity to take away Juventus' undefeated record. That would have been so nice to beat them today, but it's not going to happen now. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to bother going back to our normal formation. I would just like to get out of this game with a point. Time's just ticking away. This will be the final highlight of the game. Antonio Adam with the big kick up. Surely, ref, just blow now. Please blow. And there it is. Livorno 2, Juventus 2. An absolutely incredible result. And Shibakasa's rocket boots will definitely come in handy if he keeps them on. And this is how the league table looks after that game. We're on 39 points, 9 points clear of Sassuolo in 18th. They do have a game in hand on us though, so they could close that gap and Perugia drop down. So we're not out of the relegation battle yet, but it's pretty much confirmed that we'll be seeing Serie A football again next season. Looking forward to the next episode. It will of course be the final game of the season against Frosinone and the end of season review. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you enjoy my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.